Oh then, welcome to the neared end of the workshop. My original plan for the workshop is because it's an L-shaped type one. It's this end is like air-vacked off, air-locked off. I don't know, whatever. It's got a big curtain in it anyway to keep this end as clean as possible. I say clean, it's messy as fuck, like 3D printers and stuff, but whatever, you get my point. It's sawdust free, and the other end, the other part of the L, is where all the tools are and where I make stuff, whatever. Part of the £10 challenge, obviously, if you'll have seen last week's video, one of the things that I got was just a random jar for £1. Like I say, when I saw it, I was like, it's got a wooden handle, again, bit of ASMR for you. I had an idea in my head, and I know I have stuff kicking around. As I said, I'm a bit of a hoarder for things. So, with this, I'm also going to need some little bit of polymer clay, for like oven, bake clay, whatever. Some tin foil, a couple of other bits that are over there, and one of these. Obviously, if you know what it is, you know what it is. If you don't, you soon will, unless you've seen the title of this, in which case you already know what this is, and I'm being unnecessarily suspicious, whatever. Mysterious, that's the one. Still early morning. So yeah, obviously I'm going to make an incense burner, holder, whatever, but a reverse flow one. And then try and sell it and see how that goes. There is a few other bits that I want to put inside here. It's not just going to be an empty jar of smoke. That would be weird. But I'll show you that as we go along. So stick with me and you'll see the bits I'm adding. Disclaimer as well, everything that I'm actually adding or making or putting for this, I've already got. Like, I am literally just a hoarder of crap. I'll see some online and I'm like, I'm probably going to be able to use that one day, but I don't know. So I'll get it and it'll sit in the drawer for a few years, like these. I've had these quite a while. This is the only really new thing that I've bought, and it was £1. So let's see how it goes. First thing I want to do is cut a base plate, just a scrap piece of wood, whatever, because that's what I'm going to build onto, so I can just drop that into the jar, instead of obviously trying to build it at the bottom of a jar where my fat fingers can't reach. So we'll cut that out and then see what happens. So that is just the base plate that we're going to build onto. Get rid of that. Build onto and then drop it into the jar, hopefully. So I'm about to use polymer clay and I'm going to cover it and shape it to how I want. I've found loads of these tiny little skulls. I mean, I've got loads of them. Different types, hang on. So, some with the jaw, some without the jaw. I remember finding them, I've had them for ages. I remember seeing them and thinking, I'll be able to use them at some point. And they've been sat in a drawer for years. So my plan, hopefully, and it might not work out, but I'm going to try, use the clay to shape around it, and then basically like sink the skulls into it. And well, basically that'll be it. Obviously I'll have to bake it, paint it and stuff. But I mean, this is my first attempt at stuff like this, so we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, so let's have a look. Right, so that's that done. Looks a bit nothingness at the minute, but it's baked now. That was like, I think 120 for 15 minutes or something. So obviously I've got to attach and glue everything down. And this, I've got a load of modelling moss stuff. So I'm gonna, glue around the edges and bits and, tie it up a little bit basically. Ready to go in the jar, and then we'll work on the jar itself to add. That's bright, isn't it? Bit weird to have sunlight in England, but anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna drill it, and I'm also going to drill a hole in this because it's going to be a backflow incense burner. So essentially it's going to be somewhere like that, but neater. But yeah, but for now, we're going to decorate this, get it ready so I know where to put the hole in here for the best drop. But yeah, let's see. Right, so I've drawn a rough circle on that, which will just about fit that. Obviously I ain't drawn around the outer ring, it's the inner that I'm opening it so I can sink it in. So what I'm going to do, drill a little hole, build the hole up, and then use me Dremel to crater it out so it'll take that, put an hole in that, and hope for the best. I'm winging it. Let's just see how it turns out. Fingers crossed it'll be alright. Right, so that's the hole done. Ignore the plastic, I'm just trying to protect the jar from dust and stuff. It's not the neatest thing in the world, it don't really matter though. I've already drilled the hole in that. So what we'll do is we'll stick that down to there. This is the jar. But it's going to need like escape holes, like exit holes for the scent and the smell or whatever the smoke to come out of. So we're going to put them in now. I don't know whether to do 2 either side or 1 either side, or I don't know, I haven't decided. But yeah, it needs holes regardless, just to let the smoke escape, otherwise it'll just be a jar of smoke. So yeah, we'll do that now and I'll come back to you. And there we have it. Got the 2 little spout holes, if you like, whatever you want to call them. Suppose the only thing left to do now is get an incense cone on it and light it, see how it looks. But as always, hopefully you'll like, subscribe, comment, whatever. Let me know what you think. I mean, for £1 for the jar, again with the ASMR, I don't know why it's kind of in my head at the minute, and a little bit of effort for the inside. I don't know, I think it looks pretty cool, kind of gothy. Don't know, what would you change? But yeah, I'll end this with lighting it and see how it looks. But as always, on to the next. That's it lit. Obviously me moving it's not helping, but still. The theory is it'll fill with smoke and then it'll come out these vent holes at the top and let all the scent out on that and collect in the bottom. But yeah, I don't know, let me know what you think.